Hi. Today I wanted to talk about high frequency and staying in a high frequency and how that will protect you in the upcoming times and events and crises that are foretold coming our way by the Mayan calendar, by other prophecies, and by, if you watch alternative news, any amount of crises that you can see coming down the pipeline, down the train, as some people like to say it. I'd like to talk about staying safe during those times. Now, I've said that the number one way to stay protected is to be in a high frequency. The 13th frequency is the space or divine frequency. That's our source frequency. So if you can get in that frequency, you will be divinely protected, as in miraculously protected. Now, I want to talk about what that means to be miraculously protected, because I'm afraid that some people are under the illusion that that means that they'll be walking around in a bubble of invincibility and that's all they have to do is stay full of love and in high frequency. And that may be all you have to do. That may be it. That may be all you have to do. However, what I wanted to be clear about was something I touched on my video the other day about choices, and that is when something comes into your arena that gives you information and you're faced with a choice, very often that's the very thing that will separate you from having to deal with a calamity or not having to deal with a calamity. So if something comes up, such as this conference that's coming up, well, if we deal with that now, that'll hopefully stop us from spiraling down into a worse situation where we won't be able to do as much as we can do now to protect ourselves and our freedoms. So when something comes up in your world that asks you to make a choice, listen to it. And if you're urged to go someplace or do something, do that, because that's part of God and the divine speaking to you. It's going to come in messages, it's going to come in signs, it's going to come in that hint in your stomach. So don't just sit around waiting for an angel to show up, although that could happen. and does. I can certainly tell you that it does happen. But what I want to say is, more often than not, the signs from God show up as signs on what to do and how to prepare or where to go. So be awake and be aware and listen to the signs and know this is a way of God speaking to you, so don't discount it. And being in a high frequency means you get information before everybody else. That means you get it so you're not rushed in this crowd of rioting people mob trying to get out of a city perhaps. You'd get the information before and be like, it's time for me to pack up. I think I'm going to go. But if you don't listen to that information, it's not going to do you any good. So that's why I want to say, if you're in a high frequency, that means you're going to be getting the right direction from the right place, which is God, and it's up to you to follow it. All right. Anyway, everybody have a great day. I love America, and I love the whole world, and I love you.